Okay. Well, we're just gonna play Secret of Mana. For anyone who is just here, or anyone who wasn't here, I have news. Slay the Spire is not working. It does not work with XSplit. This is not the first time this has happened, but this is the worst time this has happened, because I can't have the two programs open at the same time. That's never happened to me with a game outside of Slay the Spire. Totally borked. So... sorry. I guess I'm gonna contact the devs of Slay the Spire and let them know what the fuck is going on. Or if anyone has that connection, maybe let them know what the fuck is going on. That's a really bad one. That's a shame. I really wanted to play that tonight too. There was a new update and everything. But we're gonna start with Secret of Mana. Sorry, Slay the Spire fans. I'll be sure to get you a stream of that at some later date. After Secret of Mana, I might do something else. So I'm probably gonna do a couple hours of this, and depending on whether or not I get sick of it, I'll do something else. But this is good. I mean, me making progress in this game is an extremely good thing. Because Kirby's coming out tomorrow, and I don't want to have too many games going at the same time. And I also want to do Subspace Emissary at some point in the next couple weeks. So... Magic grinding stream? Oh, I'm sure that's gonna be a lot of fun. As I said earlier, don't expect much from tonight's stream. Yesterday was the crazy one. This music is pretty fucking stank, though. The music's always stank. Alright, so, I think I have to go back up to the temple, right? Because I did the moon thing, I have magic. See, we have to do some grinding. Right? I just got Lumina and Luna. And they have good things. Moon Saber, Lunar Boosts. I just wish that there were descriptions, but you just have to assume. Okay, that's good. Good magic spell. It makes your main character go to sleep. It really doesn't, but... Okay, Luna has, change form. There you go. Yep, turn into a fish and then a flower. So, yeah, I got a ton of new magic last time I played the game. Some might say too much. Why are you guys counting? It's one person counting. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that real quick. There's no need to count, trust me. You're counting the seconds until your inevitable demise. You can count if you want, but I mean, just don't, because it's not good for you. Alright. Good luck, chat. So, I hope everyone's doing well. I had wings. That's all that's new. That's it. One thing. I'm still cold. This weather is fucking awful, and I have nothing new to report otherwise, okay? We're talking about the weather. I got nothing else. We can talk about Drake. Fucking Norm Macdonald made a tweet last night saying that he is the best at Fortnite ever. And no one can beat him. So that's how big this game is. He's probably never even played it. He saw that it was trending, he saw that Drake was playing it. And he was just japing. Fucking Norm. Now that would be my domain right there. If Norm wanted to stream some Fortnite, I'd be the guy. So, Norm, if you're listening, I'll stream Fortnite with you. We'll do, like... We'll get, like, 20 to 25 times less of an audience than Drake did, but... At least we'll have some fun. But I still can't believe... I was playing the game yesterday before the Drake thing happened, and I still can't believe that that game hit that level of mainstream. It's fucking insane. It really blows my mind that it became that big. Someone's gonna become the best mobile Fortnite streamer. Someone's gonna know how to tilt their phone at the maximum velocity to get the best kills. I would assume you can use a controller for the You know what's gonna happen? Okay, here's what's gonna happen. People are gonna hook up a mouse and keyboard and just use the phone as a way to play the game with mouse and keyboard. That's what I think is gonna happen. Or, you know, they're gonna hook up the controller attachments and they're gonna play it like that. Sprite walks through walls. This game is held together on fucking pins and needles. This game is held together with rubber bands. Okay, finally.
Go away, Sage is out!
What luck?
Sage Jock is left for Tesnica. The Republic's to the west of here.
Every time we go up to the bird. Every fucking time the sage is gone. Oh, wrong hammer. Whoops. What are you even doing right now aside from chasing the stupid sage? I am chasing the stupid sage. The problem is... It's not so much about chasing the sage as it is making friends along the way with magical entities. North Town, South Town. Where's the castle? My navigation skills in this game continue to disappoint all involved, including the creators of the game. And they don't even know about my existence. God damn it. This is the castle. Taznica? I'm still not sure how to say that properly. Randy, I hardly recognized you. What's up? Randy says. After all this time being away from Gemma, he says, what's up? There's an Imperial spy in the castle. He's after the king. Beware. Oh, okay. Well, goodbye then. Where's the spy? Where's the spy? I'll tell you what, we don't know. We don't know where the spire is. I can't slay it if I don't know where it is because it crashes. Do you think Germa's the spy? Where's the spy? Everyone has good dialogue. They have such good dialogue. Where's the spy? Ted Woolsey, you tried so hard. You only had like 3 weeks. Goodbye, me. Goodbye, you. Who are you? You must be spies. Well, then how the fuck did I get here? Wait a minute. Silent spy. Take them away. Thank God Gemma's here. Just, comfying up right behind Randy. Putting his arms around his waist. Pressing up his front side directly to Randy's posterior. Oh. Wait, he's not the king. Using the king, I could have ruined this realm. Okay. What do you mean you didn't know that wasn't the king? But I failed. Take this! What have you done? They're probably at the castle entrance. Think I'll have you destroy the king. Think again! Can someone explain what the fuck just happened here? And again, I've played through this game a dozen times or more, and I still don't know what chain of events has transpired at this moment. Okay, we've got to find a way to attack. Maybe some moon juice? Yeah, gotcha. Fuck is up, King? Sir, snap out of it. Oh, where am I? What happened? Wait, you were the real king? No more Imperial spies will get in here. Well done, Your Highness. The Mono Knight has beaten the spy. I can't... What a subplot! What an amazing subplot. This is... okay, this is because they ran out of space. Again, they had to make adjustments, and a lot of the game's finer elements, were, well, not finer, but like some of the stuff that would pad the game out got cut. So... I can't believe such a thing could happen. I was worried when I heard some kid had the sword, but now I'm not. Allow me to give you this. Finally. Can't believe that such a thing could happen. You have learned much, but you can't rest yet. You still have to learn what true courage is. If the Empire is being this aggressive, it means they almost have the fortress. I'm off to fight the Empire wherever I can. You must now go find the sage Jock. From him you'll learn true courage. I've been looking for that son of a bitch. It's kinda hard to find him. So I thought I was supposed to... The fuck is this shit? You're in the heart of Thekastil. The castle. Thekastil. The Empire will never take the castle. I have no problem taking the piss out of things I love. In fact, I welcome it. Hey everybody, it's the Mono Knight. Hey! Thekastil. Can't get to the dude? I bet he's selling some good wares. Nah, he's just dancing over there for no one. We'll smash the Empire. I don't know, you didn't even know a spy was next to the king the whole time. A tiny little sprite. You're the tiny one! Sunken continent rests under the coral. The Empire's trying to raise it. Only the world's mana seeds which seal the continent stand in their way. I guess when I was younger, again, a lot of this was just, you know, it was the game. There was no analyzation of it. Analysis. You just kind of dealt with it. Right, there's a spy, and you gotta find him, and you gotta slay the spy. That would be nice if I could do that tonight. I slayed a spy, but not the spire. It's very disappointing. Oh, if you missed this last time... Face. To be honest, someone in chat says I would be so confused about what to do in this game. I think one of the reasons the game seemed so much longer when I was younger, like it's only like a 25-hour game at most, but it seemed like there was so much more, and I think the reason for that is because I didn't know what the fuck to do. I was so confused all the time. It's cryptic. It's cryptid. But it's, you know, you can kind of talk to a couple people and they'll eventually tell you what you need to do. It's sometimes a little hard to find those people, but there are clues, and the game world isn't that big, so eventually you just kind of figure it out, but there's a lot of aimless wandering, for sure. Let me start leveling up my magic a bit. Lunar magic? Sure, what is lunar magic? I don't know what it is. And I'm a Moogle. I'm a Moogle and they're fucking bunnies. Great! Good magic. Yeah, the MP absorb is good though. That's probably the best part of this. MP absorb. When it's good. It's not always good. The Castal. Oh, is there a Watts in that town? I didn't see him. I have sword upgrade. Only mana tonight? Well, it was gonna be Slay the Spire and mana, but since Slay the Spire is not working with XSplit, no. I can't do it. I'll tell you what I do want to do. Something. Maybe after mana, I'll do a little something else. I have a confession to make. I really enjoyed Fortnite yesterday. Am I an asshole? I know it's really popular and I'm not supposed to like popular things. Am I an asshole? Shit, I'm an asshole. God damn it. I knew it was gonna happen sooner or later. Yes, but for entirely unrelated reasons. Yes, but not because you like Fortnite. Oh, thank God. Thank God. I was worried for a minute. Ah, you got a friend request! I'm gonna get Eminem. I'm gonna resurrect Jim Morrison and get him to stream Fortnite. John fucking Lennon. I'm gonna stream Fortnite with the Beatles. I'm just trying to think of, like, things that would break the internet, right? Speaking of break the internet, shh, don't tell anyone. secret. Man, that's so cool. Did you have that at the ready, and if so, why, dude? Alright, listen, I'm not your dude, first of all. You're my dude, alright? Second of all... I don't know. I had it ready because I showed it on stream already. That's an old meme already, guys. Sorry, I've displayed that image. This is old material. I've got nothing tonight. I've got nothing. I've not come prepared. My stream buffered just after you showed that image and I thought you got insta-banned. How great would that be? It would be great! If I showed Luigi perler beads with a cartoon Kardashian butt and that was what finally got me banned after all this time. That would be the best removal ever. I would be the most popular streamer on the internet if I did that. Oh cool, another doom trap. Man, I love this mountain. I've traversed this mountain, what, like, over half dozen times, and I'm still getting doomed. So good. The Neko shows up again. Just randomly Neko. Let me show you guys Evil Gate. Check out this magic. Good. I don't even know if it did anything. Let's try it again. It cost 8. It does 18. Okay, that's awesome. I wonder how far Vinny could go. Like, you're hyper popular, you've got to have some pull, some level of protection. Huh? I think I'm good where I'm at. I'm pretty okay here, thanks. I don't think I have that much pull. Yeah, I don't know what the fucking... what that spell does.
Hey, get out of here!
Not in again?
His sageness will see you! Before you sits his reverence, Jock! I'm his disciple, Jack! Master speaks in an old tongue. Allow me! You must undergo a test. Conquer the ones within, and you'll find courage.
Okay.
Right, good luck.
Wait, if the sage can teleport, what the fuck was I doing all this time? Actually, how much... my claymore... again, my sword is, like, super underleveled. Axe is pretty... decently powerful at the moment. definitely rotten. These pumpkins are without a doubt, totally rotten. Huh. Wow. Cool pumpkin. So you can't use you can't use magic on the pumpkin. And it does burst level 7 for that much damage. Oh, this is bad, is what this is. Damn, son. I forgot that the pumpkins are, like... How are they this powerful? Try Evil Gate. Eggplant Man gets whacked. Oh wow, that is a whackin'. We'll give him a good whackin'. Jesus. No, stop with the ducks. Captain Duck. Looks like I have a new video editor, everybody. Captain Southbird has officially been replaced by Captain Duck. The BBC would like to apologize for this. Please don't make eggplants. Come on, it has to be almost dead. How is it still alive? Again, there are like whole chunks of this game that are just super fucking vague and hazy in my memory, and this is one of them. Okay, well, Captain Duck is almost dead. Hopefully we'll get some magic. Evil Gate. Why am I using this? Even people in chat are complaining about Evil Gate sucking. I mean... did a little bit of damage. Will there ever be a Final Fantasy 15 stream? Probably not. Not into it. I was debating Final Fantasy 15 for a little while, but there's no, I'm not really into it. Oh, we're getting some cool insta-deaths. Alright. Maybe it's time to get the fuck on out of here. Hang on a minute. I think it's probably prudent for me to get the fuck away from pumpkins and jellyfish and boy bands. Are you planning on streaming Far Cry 5? I have not made that decision yet. If it comes out and people are like, yo, this shit is good, like really, really good, I'd consider it, but at the moment I'm bored of the franchise. Oh, Evil Gate does more damage to things based on their HP, so if something has a fuckload of HP, it'll do more damage. That's good to know. Well, this cave is awful. I'm gonna do my best to get through this cave without having used too many walnuts and cups of wishes, but I fear we're already past the turning point. The enemies in this cave are just not worth fighting. The fuck? What's going on here? What is happening? Is it just killing itself over and over again? It's trying to split, but it can't. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. That was nice of you. Did you know that Ninja advertised Twitch Prime during his stream last night? This is what I've heard. I don't know how true it is. I wasn't there. I was streaming. But I've heard that Ninja advertised what Twitch Prime is, and he explained that if you have Amazon, you can get a free sub, and he got an extra 1,000 subs. It begins.
Win, and you pass the test!
I don't think that's scummy necessarily. People weren't spending their money. It's just the sheer volume of people he had on his stream. That's. I mean, it's just the number is insane. Dude's gonna own a yacht soon, if he doesn't already. I do thank subs very infrequently. It's just sometimes they catch my eye and I'm like, oh, that's nice. Right, thank you. I'm grateful, but it's not something I think about too often. Dark Randy. Wow. He has 178,000 subs. Drake will do that, man. It's the power of Drake. I happen to be a bigger fan of Drake from Animal Crossing, so if you guys want a crossover stream, how about me and Drake from Animal Crossing? You know, the duck? We stream together. Sound good? Drake posting is the most amazing thing to come out of Drake? Okay. What do you mean Drake posting? Do you mean that meme picture? It is from a video called Hotline Bling, right? Did I do it? Did I get the information right? I know a little bit. Like, I know 3 artists that are popular at the moment. I know that Ed Sheeran, Russell Crowe got Ed Sheeran fucked up on vodka. I know who he is, right? Oh shit. Oh, they dead. Have I listened to David Byrne's new album yet? Once, and it was a half-hearted listen. I need to really dig into it, but I liked what I heard, mostly. A couple songs did very little for me, but a couple I was really impressed with. Could be a grower, not a shower. I did it. I learned courage. We won? Huh, where's Jock?
Well done! When you put your hearts together, nothing can stop you. You will master the sword by joining courage, knowledge, and love. I am Jock. The old man was an illusion.
Why didn't you help us sooner?
You weren't ready yet. Your ears could hear, but not your heart.
Hey, Rev. Rev, I can't even... you're Texas, I know. Rev, I couldn't even get Slay the Spire to load. It does not load with XSplit at the moment. It just crashed over and over and over again. So, we have to figure this out. I'm gonna try to get in touch with the devs. And regardless, we can set up something for the next week or so. Hopefully, if it'll work. Okay, cool. Yeah, I should practice too. I'm probably gonna lose. I'm Texas Rev. No, wait, I'm New York Rev, sorry.
I waited for you to find your inner strength. Go now. The Emperor seeks to raise the sunken land. Atop the coral, you'll find the tree palace. Below lies the Mana Fortress. Something evil seeks the seals. Hurry.
Yo, there's fucking seals in this game? Have I listened to Porcupine Tree? Yeah, I've listened to Porcupine Tree. I like them. I am a fan. But, yeah, what was I saying? The plot twist in this game is that the bird was the sage.
Come, good food.
See any parallels? I'm looking for Master Yoda, a wise Jedi Master.
Oh, yes, I know Master Yoda.
Come on, Popoi, please! Wait, Limes is here too? Oh, no, people are talking about Limes because I mentioned the seals in this game. Master Yoda does say, "Come, good food, come." And I remember when I was young, there was this, like, when the internet first started. I swear, when it first started, there was this whole thing about sexual Star Wars quotes. Look at the size of that thing, and that was the funniest shit you've ever seen on the internet. Imakuni's here. What? So, yeah, they had this compilation of like, top 10 sexual Star Wars lines, and "Come, good food, come" was #1, and that it ruined the movie for me, so every time Yoda says that, I can't help but think about that. Top 10 sexual Star Wars lines, #1! So if it seems like I'm an immature cunt, I am. I am. I just happened to, my brain was damaged early. In the same way I'm damaging your impressionable brains, mine was also damaged early. Oh, right. Wait, I was here for Watts. So yeah, we've got, a sword orb. I missed an orb. And I'm one sword behind where I should be, I think. Which is really depressing. I hate that that's a thing. And you don't get... I don't think you get more sword orbs until Or like replacement orbs for the ones you missed until the very last area of the game. Can anyone confirm that or deny that? Did you grab that orb in the spoopy cult place? Was that where I was missing? That's not for replacement orbs, that's for the final orbs. Okay. Wait, why is my sword blue on the menu? That's strange. Huh. So glad to see you. You're going to like this. The ancient continent will surface once I've broken all the palace seals. Once I break this last seal, the Mana Fortress will rise! Too bad you won't be around. Who wants the job? Here's this character, Sheeks, that has been developed so nicely throughout the course of the game. In the sense that I know the character's name.
I owe them one since the Republic. Leave it to me.
You're the Dark Stalker?
Behold, have a taste of my true power. Ha! The Underworld gives us its strength. I'll squash you. The contract we signed with the Underworld gives us control of this world. To keep humans under my control, we're reviving the Mana Fortress. Now your time is over.
What? Why are you analyzing me? The fuck? Agraproplion. Oh, it's repelling the magic. I don't think I can use any magic on this fucker. No. No. Oh. I can still do it. I can save Randy. I can save Randy without having to use a couple wishes. I need to give Randy candy. Ow! Wasn't quick enough. That bass is so sharp. I mean sharp as it just sounds like really like it hurts. I don't know what this boss is weak against. I want to do like sword magic, but I have no idea what would affect. Let's do the lightsaber. Speaking of Star Wars. It seems to be effective somewhat. And Randy's dead again. Oh, we've got 2 dead. Not gonna lose you, Prim. I lost Prim. God damn it. Attacking from above is a bad idea. See, I like this part of the song. This song is... it can be grating, but... like, this part of it's amazing. And this part, too. So when that person the other day was like, does anyone else like half of the song and hate the other half? Oh, I don't hate the other half, but some of it's great. It's just when it gets to this part. Do not kill the Pope Boy. Do not kill. Ah, I saved him. Finally happened. I finally did it right. You like the part where everyone falls asleep at their a Meryl Streep? I can speak. Meryl Streep. Yeah, they fall asleep at their instruments when sound effects overwrite the music. That's fun. Way to go. Spears orb. The stage is just above us. Let's go. I don't know if I want to go to the stage. Oh, the seed is ready. The seal's melting. We're not going to make it. No good, it's too late. It melted? Get out of here now. It's a talking tree. I am Dryad, the tree spirit. The seals on the world's seeds have been broken. The continent that sleeps beneath this palace will soon rise. Leave now. Well, what about you? I wasn't able to save this palace. I'll go down with it. Idiot. What will that serve? Come, help us save mana. Vinesauce sealed my mana magic. I won't be of much help. Don't worry, let's go. Okay, I'm a tree. Fuck you, I'm a tree. Okay, well, I'll do what I can. Poor Dryad. Dryad was an idiot. Will be written across the tombstone. Oh no, it's rising. Call Flammy. This was fucking mind-numbingly cool when I was a kid, and it still kinda is. This music. It's really... it's good. It reminds me of World of Ruin from Final Fantasy VI. Now we make Flammy dance. Randy, the sunken continent has surfaced. The fortress is there. I've brought troops here to keep the Empire from taking the Mana Fortress. There's an ancient city under this grand palace. We must get into it. Emperor Vandal is working for the underworld. This place is full of monsters. Though your sword isn't fully powered, you need it to stop the Emperor. We'll fight off the Imperial troops here. You catch up with those soldiers. Good shit, Popoi. Holy fuck. Should probably save before I do anything else. And these are not good. These are not the slimes that I wish to fight, ever. Square loves this shit, don't they? They love the sunken thing that rises. The ancient city. Square kinda... Yeah, they definitely like to see things rise. Or fall. Lunatic Pandora. I'm thinking of... the Black Omen in Chrono Trigger. Do you remember when Midgar flew? And flew away? And was never found again? Wait, that didn't happen. Figaro Castle both ascended and descended, that's right. Popoi now has the best weapon in the game that any of us have. Watts doesn't give a shit. Watts steals homes. Just, like, sets up shop in someone's house. Oh yeah, Zeal from Chrono Trigger. Let's not forget about that. Dinopolis from Chrono Cross. Dildopolis. I needed something. One of my characters needed armor. We could use a duck helm. Oh wait, Randy can't use duck helm. Okay, so Randy needs... We can get a ring for Popoi, and a battle suit for Randy and some hat. So I've been like kind of doing all this stuff without the best armor. So we'll get one of these for Popoi. And then, what does Randy get? Randy gets a stupid fucking dragon helm. Not as cool as a duck helmet. But for some reason, Randy's too cool to wear duck helmets. I don't know. What's wrong with a duck helmet? Just wear it, dick. It helps. Apparently more than your dragon helmet does. For some reason. Oh, I should probably buy a couple more cups of wishes. I ran out. I mean, I usually like to play 2 games in one night, so this feels a little weird streaming only Secret of Mana, but you know what? I'm enjoying this. I know this isn't the most exciting game I stream, but I really like this. These are chill streams I enjoy. Griffin Helm on Solo Island? What the hell is Solo Island? Scrum is probably gonna be tomorrow. Oh, okay, different, yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can accidentally run into the face, or rather, specifically run into the face. Kinda know where it is. Just out here. For anyone who didn't see it last time. Whoa, there it is! Love it. It has no reason to be there whatsoever, but there it is. It's fun fighting these knights, because they just absorb so much damage. Can't go any further, look for another way. Don't run away from me, treasure chest, what are you doing? Instant death treasure chest? Oh, magical armor, no shit. If only I got that a little while ago. I think that's even better than what I have now. No, it's garbage. I mean, it's better than the tiger suit. Yeah, Gemma doesn't actually have any fight animations, so this is pretty normal for Gemma. Just walk into walls. I'm gonna use Skyrim as an example, and don't hate me for doing so. I mean, you can if you want, I don't have any control over that, but in this game, the AI was just walk randomly, turn, walk randomly, turn, walk randomly, turn. And then you have a game like Skyrim, where they just walk randomly, glitch, walk randomly, glitch. Come a long way. These are less fun to fight than the knights. And I think you can probably see why. Fucking hate them. they're so annoying. And they're like armored, so you really only get a couple hits in. And it repelled the magic, too. It's okay, good thing it didn't do much. The thing there is, I was thinking maybe I could transform that into a different creature. Someone in chat just said, dang, did I already miss Slay the Spire? Crashed over and over and over again. Doesn't work with my streaming program. I tried really, really hard. Oh, there we go. I tried really, really hard to get it to work, and I'm really upset that I couldn't stream it tonight. So, I don't know. I hope they fix it. It's not the first time this has happened. I'm bummed. But maybe after restart it'll work. I didn't try that. That's the one thing I didn't try, but I said, you know what? If I have to restart, it's not worth it. Because there were times where I got it to work with XSplit, no problem, and other times where it just didn't load. There we go, Fishu. Fishu's dead. Playing Chrono Cross first time, any combat tips? Build your attack slowly. And, don't be afraid to use your magic things, or whatever they're called in Chrono Cross, I forgot. Elements. It seems more intimidating than it is. I know people that have beat the game and still don't understand the combat system, but it's really not that bad. Just, maybe there's a guide online that could help you a little bit, but, I think it's much more intuitive than it seems at first. I like how this song now has more instrumentation in it to fuck up when sound effects happen. Also, I feel like, am I too loud? Guys, am I like... Just cut back on some of my volume. Is the game too low or anything like that? Is it good? I just raised the game volume by like 5%, cut myself back by a couple percent. One of my favorite parts of this game is that you can touch enemies, mostly, and they don't hurt you. Like, so you can push them. You know how most games you touch an enemy and you take damage? Just because, whatever. Fluffy bunny, touch it, take damage. In this game, you can just push the enemies next to each other so that you can hit them both at the same time. These enemies don't have the bad touch. I have the bad touch. Notice how my sword is not doing as much damage to these fuckers. But yet the axe is destroying them, except for that time, but... Actually, I'm kind of curious about something. Effective on evil, non-living enemies. Well, I guess they're all evil, right? Well, debatable. Use against animals, birds, and beasts. Listen to that kick drum. You know, when it's not being blocked by sound effects. Yeah, the axe is awesome for this. Are you fucking kidding me? Did I just climb all this way to a dead end? No, Rev, the drummer is not aware of what song is playing. This is like Secret of Mana Shreds. It's like a nice little acoustic guitar song, and then like quadruple kick drum. What did you think of the remake version of the song? I don't remember it if I've heard it. Okay, goodbye, music. Oh. That wasn't supposed to be like that at all, actually. I was like, wait a minute, where did the music go? As I've said in a previous stream of this game, even though you may never get the full song, you hear enough loops of it that your brain just starts filling in the gaps. Like, you get 60% of it one time, 50% of it, 80% of it another time, and then you just start figuring it out. Can anyone link me to the remix version, just for curiosity's sake? Goodbye music once again. Also, I just saw a treasure chest for a split second. Did anyone else see that, or am I going insane? Here come the Wonderwall remixes. Let's listen to it while I play. Okay. Okay. Well, the drums feel equally misplaced, so that's good. But I don't mind it, actually. This isn't a butcher job. Just sounds like a club song. Which I'm not sure your fantasy medieval RPG is a club, but whatever. Better than 80% of the other songs on this soundtrack. Oh, got retro for a second. Guitar? Why is this song trying to do everything? It is simultaneously every genre all at once. Can't deny that I like that guitar. Ooh, got some stank bass. It's good too. This is a weird part. This is a new part. The main theme has been incorporated. Some interesting jazzy chords. Some like I mostly like it. Yeah, I kind of like it. It tries to be every genre. And some of the main themes sounded a little butchered, but not bad, right? I mean, I think that was actually pretty, Oh boy, here's this music now. Don't make me play the remix version of this. You don't want that. I thought that was cool. I thought that was cool. Dragon. It's a lot of things on the Super Nintendo and Genesis that had like sphere necks. Just due to the limitations of the technology. And it really worked too, it was a nice effect. That's a game series that I'm going to be developing soon. It's called Nice Effect. It's going to be a space exploration game. It's gonna be about family. My game won't have a good ending, though. I just want to make it... I want to make it good. Up until the ending. There were two Salamandos on the screen at the same time, and one of them was slightly purple. What the hell was that? There was an imposter on the screen. I'm sure of it. One of those Salamandos was an imposter. And the heads keep coming back. I thought the Hydra was supposed to have, like, you know, 8 heads. Not just 2. Well, limitations of the technology, I suppose. You never notice the colors are different for the magic? Yeah. I did. I'm just being stupid. You just ruined the joke, man. You just ruined the joke, man. Look who's here. So, okay, so there's an evil lord in the game called Fana, and then there's a friend of Prim's who becomes evil who's named Fana. Why the name Fana so much? It's just spelled differently. Look who's here. Prepare to... Enough, Fana. We've no time for these children. Think of what the Mana Fortress will do to them. Let's go. Ha! Coming. Oh, I'll get you little beasts yet. Like, I like these bosses, but they just didn't have any real time. You don't really get to know them. I never thought much about it as a kid, too. It just, again, a lot of this stuff I see now, and it makes sense. I don't blame the game so much as I blame the limited data and the rush to get it out and the end of the Sony Nintendo PlayStation thing. But there's a lot here that could be expanded upon, is all I'm trying to say. Luckily, Seiken Densetsu 3 got it very right. I feel like that game nailed most of what it set out to do. Alright, I'll just open this while you guys fight that bug. Yeah, I mean, the original translation, or the original script probably had a number of other things, but you don't even see the character. That's the second time I've seen Fana. Or maybe the third? It's hard to tell. And you only ever see Fana for like 3 seconds. So, even if they had a number of different, pieces of dialogue for the character, you don't see the character very often. Do I plan on playing 3 after this? Not directly after this, but at some point, I'm itching to play Seiken Densetsu 3, especially after playing this. But let's not do that. This, maybe the end of the year, or next year, or 2 years from now. I hesitate to give time frames because I often don't keep up with them. How about that Mario and Luigi stream? That was gonna happen like 6 months ago. Remember that one? It's still gonna happen, but it's too late for me to start it 6 months ago. Mother 3 was never promised. Mother 3 was always like, oh, maybe. Obviously I enjoyed Earthbound, and I would love to check out Mother 3. But there was never, like, a specific day. Or a specific time that was set for that game. It was, you know, people were assuming I was just gonna play it a year after Earthbound, but that didn't happen. Oh, it's definitely. I would love to play Mother 3. Mother 3 and Seiken Densetsu 3, both games that never came to the West, officially. And they both look wonderful. Well, I know one of them is great, at least. And I've heard tales of the other one being incredible. So that's, yeah. Just some ideas for future streams. Listen, you know, I love streaming. I really enjoy what I do. And there's lots of games to get to. And the good thing about the Full Sauce channel is I don't have to repeat games. Like in the old days, I was just playing a lot of games that I wanted to play, and then playing them again like a couple years later because I just love them. And part of me is sad that I don't do that as much because, you know, I love Final Fantasy IX and Chrono Trigger. But I also love Fierce Head. So there's plenty of games I've never played that I'd like to get to. And I will get to. I may be 35 by the time I play Mother 3, but god damn it, it will happen. One day it will happen. Fierce Head can drop a gauntlet? Should I grind Fierce Head? I didn't mean that as a joke. Rusty Bender says, I'm 35 and haven't played Earthbound. Play it. You'll like it. Maybe. I mean, I don't know, you don't like a lot. You're too old to be so cynical. Wait, no, that's not true, actually. No, you're about right for that. I get it. Well, you should play it anyway. I think you'd enjoy it. Definitely has entered the pantheon of my favorite RPGs. No, zombie. What is that? I don't know what that is. Try not to think about what I'm doing too much and just do it. No, age, listen, I mention age a lot, but it doesn't mean... Experience is important, and I think experience is not something to be taken lightly, but age is 100% malleable in terms of maturity. I feel like I've met a lot of people that are 10 years younger than me that are very mature for their age and chill and really easy to get along with. And I've met people that are 10 years older that are, like, really skok. But experience helps, and going through like a lot of bullshit can help you, you know, learn. You make mistakes and you learn from them. Hopefully, failure is a great teacher. After all, I learned that in The Last Jedi. That movie was a failure on all levels. Alright, listen. That's not true. I like a lot of the movie. I'm gonna watch it again. Now that it's out, that I can watch it at home, I'm gonna watch it again. And I'm gonna make up my mind. Keep going, we'll secure this place. The internet kind of semi-ruined that movie for me, which is a shame. I was hoping that it wouldn't bleed into my experience of the movie, but it did. Because they were right. As I said last time. But I'm gonna watch it again, I'm gonna try to watch it with an open mind. And I'm gonna be aware of all the little things that people didn't like, and all the little plot holes and all the stupid plot lines and the pointless plot lines, which there were several. And I'm gonna try to watch it now that it's been many months later, and I want to see if it's any better this time around. Well, I feel like I'm less cynical now that I'm older, Rusty. You understand? Critical is fine, but cynical and critical are not the same thing. And the way one presents oneself, you know, you can present your critical thought by analyzing two sides and playing devil's advocate to yourself. In order to think, you have to kind of be the devil in your own head, and then find ways to really construct a good, proper thought, and it takes effort. It's easier to just go online and read a fucking message board opinion, and that's it. You know, you got your opinion, yay! But that's like why I'm a little disappointed about The Last Jedi. You know, I was infected. I know the stuff I don't like about the movie. I know what made me roll my eyes, and my friends in the theater, some of them were like loving it, and I was like, you, what? Really? This scene is stupid. But in some ways, it's also a good thing, because I'm presented different viewpoints. I'm like, oh, I didn't see it that way. Yeah, that is kind of fucking stupid. That's right. But cynicism comes naturally when you examine how certain things were better at an earlier point in time. And that's subjective. Better for who? Are things always better earlier? My life is better now than it's been. I can't agree with that 100%. TV is better now than it's ever been. I mean, gaming, you know, well, I don't know, I guess I just don't see the need. When Conan O'Brien got fired from The Tonight Show, his dream, by the way, was to be the host of The Tonight Show. He got the gig from Jay Leno, and he did it. And then they took the show away from him. One thing I learned from Conan O'Brien was something he said on his last day. He was like, I hate cynicism. He's like, and I'm not gonna be bitter about this. I'm not gonna let this ruin me. Or something like that. But he basically pointed out, like, cynicism and nihilism. I'm embellishing. But it can be deadly. And it can really stop you from other opportunities in your life. And so, I try not to dwell in there too long. I have it. Much like this fierce head, there's plenty of darkness somewhere in, you know, under the surface. But, if I stay there too long, I find myself getting less happy and more snappy at people. So I just choose not to be like that. And in some ways, the fucking album I put out was like therapy. To look at things differently, to challenge myself to look at things differently, and not, you know, wallow in whatever the fuck it is was getting me upset. So yeah, I mean, I still have cynicism, I still have critical thinking, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, but I try to be more positive, and it's been helpful. It's helped me a lot in my life. But, you know, find your own path and all that. Find your own trail of breadcrumbs, do what you gotta do to be you, and hopefully, you know, you live a good life and a happy one. Or a meaningful one. Fuck happy. Vinny, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm sure maybe one or two people got it. And if not, I'll just stick with whatever that was. And I'll just take it from there. I know what I meant. Kind of. I think I know what I meant. I'd like to say I gotta play this back and listen to it and see if it made any sense, but I probably won't ever do that, so... Vinny, you've become sentimental in your old age. Actually, I would say I'm kind of the opposite of sentimental in a lot of ways. Like old, like objects from when I was younger. I guess that's the wrong word, but sentimental for me means like I think about the old days and I miss them and stuff. And sometimes I do. I think about this game and like, you know, when I was younger. But I tend to look to the future more often. The best day for me is always tomorrow. Someone said, I hate how happiness is demonized now as something stupid. No, it's not stupid. It's nice. It's just fleeting. Meaning is more important. Happiness is nice, and I value happiness, and I'm, you know, happier now than I've been in a long time, but it doesn't last forever. And it's not stupid. It's not stupid. Sadness is fleeting too. Unless you're Sponge. There we go. Alright, what were we talking about? Data's big stinky cum? Oh man. Did you guys see the episode of The Next Generation where Worf bricks into Data's mouth? Holy shit. Now that is good. Oh wait. Steamed hams. I got it. It's the steamed hams. That's what it's all about. Sorry, one tends to lose their mind when going through a near infinite dungeon in the Secret of Mana. I have to admit, I forgot how long this fucking palace was, and it's kind of insane. Vinny, would you eat Data's ass? There we go, now that's the type of chat I've been expecting. Simpsons is underrated, so I'm glad it's getting meme recognition. Simpsons, for a while, was the most popular thing on Earth, I think. For like the first couple years of its existence. I mean, it's been on a decline, but no, it's totally not underrated. You know how you can tell something's not underrated? If it has numerous bootlegs. What was the question, Shiv? I'd say The Simpsons has more bootlegs than Mario. You made it when Weird Al makes a parody of your song. Oh yeah. Vinny, how do you stand the sound in this game constantly cutting out? You just kind of get used to it, really. And there hasn't been a save point this whole time, by the way. Vinny, is there a new hobby that you look forward to maybe picking up in addition to music and cooking, or is that pretty much it? I remember I bought a tablet. And I was learning, like I can do Photoshop work, and I like Photoshop a lot, and I've used it for many years. But drawing and like actually doing art was something I dabbled in like 8 years ago, and I never really did anything with it. I wouldn't mind doing more of that in the future, but I don't have time for a new hobby. I think piano, learning piano would be nice. I was considering taking lessons. But that's still music. But it's very, very, very unlike guitar for me. So that's a hobby I would like to take up. I'd like to get better at traveling. I'm a very lazy homebody type person. So traveling seems like it would be great. Take in the world. That means I would stream less, though. What hobbies do you have right now? Someone says in chat. Cooking. Streaming. Music is the big one. I'm endlessly fascinated by music and writing songs and playing music, playing guitar. It's great. That's my favorite one. I like to read outside when the weather is nice. Is that a hobby? I like to sleep. Does that count? Sleeping is my favorite hobby, actually. Currently, I'm getting better at acoustic guitar, because it's a bit different than electric. Different in the sense that it just requires, like, more pressure. And it turns your fingers into beef jerky. But, recording with an acoustic guitar is tough. And takes, a little bit of patience. Vinny, what if you appear on a TV commercial? What? What's that? What does that mean? I'd prefer not to. I'd prefer not to. Breathing is my favorite hobby. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. Alright, we're gonna just pass through. See, one of the reasons I tend to kill is because of this, because of my characters getting stuck. Man, I hope I went the right way. Oh fuck, I think I should have gone the way where I was, when I stepped on the button. This is back to Watts. Oh god. This fucking dungeon doesn't end. Okay, well, I saw the right way. And it's always good to fight more fierce head, because there's a chance they might drop a gauntlet, according to a member of the chat. And gauntlet is one of the best armors in the game. Come on, gauntlet. Mo head, mo problem. Oh, come on, Popoy, get your shit together and get over here, please. If cooking is so good, why isn't there a cooking 2? The chat is now asking me Would you rather drown or suffocate? I see we've gone from philosophical and like homespun philosophy and psychology to hypotheticals. Alright, would you rather have pepperoni nipples or your ass is made of salmon? Would you rather eat... No. Alright, yeah, there's a fucking train. This is one of the most bizarre parts. I mean, this game has a lot of weird moments, but... like, this and Santa Claus are almost tied. So, in this ancient underground water palace thing... you know, that it turns into the fortress that can destroy mankind, there's a train. And there's ghouls on it! There's like a motherfucking modern-day subway. With Michael Jackson Thriller ghouls. Now keep in mind, this came out before Final Fantasy VI. It makes sense in context. Yeah, I guess yeah. What's the can you explain? I need help understanding. I'm not getting it. Vinny, would you rather play music or be music? I'd rather play Bloodborne. Speaking of hobbies, that seems to be a current hobby of mine. Learning how to overcome both frustration and myself, and actually find a way to learn how to play that game. So... that in and of itself is its own hobby. That's not gaming, that's a completely different thing as far as I'm concerned. But Bloodborne isn't bad. No, I didn't say it was bad. I said that in a sense that, like, I love it. Sorry you took it the wrong way, my scro. Vinny, have you played any of the Rock Band Guitar Hero games? Yeah, I've owned a number of heroes. Wow. 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 I had Guitar Hero 1, and I remember bringing it to my friend's party. And I didn't know too many people there. And no one there knew what the fuck Guitar Hero was. So I set it up. I was the hit of the party. Everyone was like, wow, this is awesome. And it was at that moment that I understood that Guitar Hero was probably going to be huge. And it was thenceforth huge. Okay, I don't want to fight that. I don't want to fight the eggplant. So I played Guitar Hero 1, I played, Rock Band, I have a couple, I played, Rocksmith, sorry, Rocksmith. After the first one, I kinda lost interest. I was not a huge fan of the series. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it, but not enough to keep up with it. Someone in chat just said, Guitar Hero used to be great in its heyday, back when everything didn't suck, sad frog. Hey. I see what you did there. Don't do that. That's not nice. Do it more. I did fall off of the series though. I had issues with just like learning real guitar at the time and then going to the buttons. It was a surprisingly frustrating experience to go from one to the other. My favorite though of all the music games was, and you're gonna laugh and you're gonna think, oh, Vignot, what's wrong with you? But my favorite was Beatles Rock Band. I had parties where people would come over and everyone would play the instruments. I learned how to play drums. I learned polyrhythms to Ringo's drumming. Even though there weren't very many, there was a tutorial in the game that taught you how to do polyrhythms. And it was just like some simple ones, but it was cool. Yeah, I loved Beatles Rock Band, it was great. And still, I think it had awesome visuals. And it really nailed, like, the whole thing. It's good. I remember when I showed Mike a polyrhythm on his drum kit, he said something to the effect of, "What the fuck did I pay for lessons for if you just play a video game and you learn polyrhythms?" In typical Mike fashion. It was good. It was really good. At that moment, I knew. I knew that I should probably not show him any more polyrhythms. But it was a basic one. It was really, really basic. And for those that don't know what a polyrhythm is, it's just a thing that it's hard. It's like you play one rhythm with one hand and another with the other. And it's not easy, but I learned two very basic ones. And I have since forgot them. Turns out practice is necessary to remember things such as that. Is it easy? I'm not a drummer, so I don't know. Drums would be a cool hobby, but I don't think I would get an acoustic kit. Like, okay, so other hobbies that I would love to learn, like, one of my bucket list hobbies is to have a drum kit. Even if it's just like an electronic one that I can plug in headphones and practice to. Lugging around drums is a pain in the ass, yeah. Honestly, lugging around any musical equipment is one of the main detriments for me doing live shit, because it's just fucking hassle. I mean, of course I'll do it, but carrying around like big heavy amps and shit, it can get annoying. Hey you! Hey you! I did some nosing around. Seems this kid is the legendary knight. Wow, you catch on fast. Ha! What a joke! How could you have found that blade? Hand it over. Yeah. We're gonna be rich, boss. Shut up. Go get it. Super Special Deluxe Robot Type 2 with Turbo. Kettlekin. All these robots fail. I'm sure this one won't be any different. Oh my god. Who knew mallets could be so fucking powerful? This is an early form of Bariki. What the fuck? Repelled the magic. Oh, because we have wall on. Oh my god, I did that to myself. Dumbass. I just healed the boss by accident. That was not a wonderful wall. I don't know if we're still affected by that. Well, it doesn't matter, she's dead now. Is there not a weapon, or a weapon, isn't there not an item in this game called Royal Jelly? That gives you, like, your HP back entirely? Neko sells it? Too strong, he's the real knight! What idiot said... Wasn't the night. Let's scram! Yeah! Alright, good news guys. We finally made it through the entrance of the basement of the palace. Now I can finally enter the palace. No, I think you had to go down there to hit a switch to make that door appear. I'm pretty sure that's what I just did. Is learning guitar at age 20 with no experience with instruments feasible? I started at 18. And I'm fucking garbage at it. So, learn from my example, and yes, do it. No, it's not too late, dude. It's not too late. It's a little harder, but you know, starting at 18... I always regretted not starting sooner. To be perfectly honest. Someone in chat just said nothing is possible, just sit back. After all this, I'm still banished from this village. You fucking shitlord. But man, is it satisfying to come back here. And do all that. I'd like to think that this is Neko's real house. Like, Neko's all over the place and travels and... You know, you see Neko everywhere. But... I'd like to think that this is where Neko lives, like, permanently. Vinny, what do you think about Quincy Jones calling the Beatles terrible musicians? I like that his children made him apologize for it afterwards. He's entitled to his opinion. I disagree, obviously. They were better songwriters than they were musicians. They weren't, like, virtuosos by any means, but... McCartney pretty much invented modern bass playing. And Harrison's guitar is extremely recognizable and influential. Even Ringo's drumming. Ringo influenced more people to pick up a drum kit than almost any other drummer. And John... Well, John was kind of an asshole, but he wrote great songs. He had a good voice, too. I like John Lennon's voice. He never liked his own voice, but I always liked it. Ringo's a bit of an oh yeah, Ringo... I don't know if I wanted to say this on stream, but you know what? You guys are all big boys and girls. You can handle this, right? Okay. Ringo posted a piece of art of Stephen Hawking last night, I think. And he's old, you know, he doesn't really... He's a little senile. And he didn't credit the artist. And he said, "Rest in peace, Stephen Hawkins." And I was just like, ooh. And people in the comments were like, "Ringo, what are you doing? This is a bad look. Stop." He tweeted the artist's name after. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. That's a nice... That's a nice follow-up. I'm glad to hear that. Repelled the magic? Do I still have magic repel? Are you kidding me? No, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I was just worried that the chat was gonna turn that into a storm, but... You guys handled it well. Actually, speaking of shitstorms, can I show you guys something that I found? Like, Firefox homepage gave me this the other day. It's time to make human-chimp hybrids. No. No, it's not. We don't need this. It's a bit of a stretch, but by no means impossible or even unlikely. What do you mean? Why do we- what? Who the fuck wrote this? Carl Pilkington? Like, that's news? It's trending? To what ends do we need human-chimp hybrids? Stop it. Get some help. Or Firefox knows that I watch a lot of Carl Pilkington, and was like, just waiting to give me some monkey news. So I just have to do it. Oh, chimpanzee that! Monkey news! So there's a scientist fella who, he's, made a human-chimp hybrid. It's a bit weird. Carl, you're an idiot! Carl, it's no such thing, you're an idiot. Carl, what are you talking about, mate? There's no... Human-chimp hybrid? What do you mean? No. Got the news. Carl, it's a headline. You didn't even read it, you fucking dopey twat. Play a record. Great, now I have to fight swords. Someone in chat said we need to work on making anime real before we get chimps. Chimp-human hybrids. Someone's gonna figure it out. I'm telling you, someone's gonna figure it out, and we're gonna be able to choose to live in anime. Even if it is VR in like just 15 years from now or whatever, it's gonna be a thing. I'm telling you, people If you want it bad enough, people will figure out a way to do it. We're a very tenacious group, us humans. Can I heal yet? Remind me never to use that spell again. Uh-huh. I repelled the magic still. Okay, well, just Popoi repelled it, it seems. But... that is... that was from a boss fight like 10 minutes ago, and I'm still repelling magic. Get me over there, man. Get me over there. Oh, this game is janky sometimes. It's so janky. Holy God. Holy God. You know, wolves, imps, and a turtle. You got a whole variety of enemies guarding this palace, you know, from the underworld, the oft spoken of underworld that we all know exactly what it is. One turns into a car. It turns into a car! I forgot about that. Oh, man. They've got Koopas guarding the underworld now. Great. Oh, Popoi's dead. Yeah, I forgot about that. Popoi couldn't get any heals for a while. Popoi almost doesn't sound... like, when you say something so much that it doesn't mean anything, it's just a combination of syllables. That is now Popoi for me. Last week it was Grapple the Leaper. So what'd you think, Desert? Did you play Curb? Did you like it? Oh, this is the book with the lewds in it. Do you think I like it? I mean... you give it an 8 after an hour 30? Okay, that's encouraging. I'm sure it's cool. I just wanted like a little more challenging Kirby game, I suppose. I like when the games push back a little bit. So I hope it does that eventually. But I'm sure it's gonna be fine. I rarely am disappointed by Kirby. It just exudes and bleeds charm. And I'm excited to play it. I hope. Oh yeah, well, the book doesn't always show Roberts. Okay, the problem I have with doing long games, co-op, is that they never get finished. I understand a lot of people want me to do co-op of a lot of games. I very much enjoy streaming alone better. And I can play the games at my own pace. But when I do co-op, I, like, you know, I have to, like, clean my filth. You know, listen. I like to leave, like, plastic cups all over the place. But it's also, you know, schedules can be hard to organize, and also it just becomes... It becomes a bit of a hassle. I know, cups. I'm telling you, it's just, I don't like to throw my cups away. What do you want me to tell you? I like to drinking out of cups. All over the place. I got a cup on the table. I got a cup on the counter. I got a cup on my desk. Gross. You know how long that would take to clean? 35 seconds. Who the fuck has time for that? I thought of something the other day I was kind of curious about. I'd like to take a poll at some point if you guys would be willing to answer. Maybe we could do this now, since there's not too many people here. Well, relatively speaking. Not like yesterday, I had like a lot of people for Fortnite. But I'd like to do a poll of how did you find my stream? So what I mean is, did you find it from my YouTube videos? Did you find it from a friend? Or did you find it from, like, the Twitch directory? Just, like, a basic poll with a couple options of how did you find it. Because some people found it from the Twitch directory, which is... like, I'm kinda curious about that. Or hosts. Yeah, hosts too. Because there's just been... it's mostly... I think from what I see in the chat, it's mostly YouTube. I see a high concentration of YouTube. Oh, I can't bring her back. That's cool. So I have no heals now, because I wasn't fucking paying attention. This wolf just did not want to die. And I think the boss is, like, right there, too. That's the worst part. Hey, the good news is, though, I hit the switch. So... let's see if this shows Roberts. It took me 6 months to realize that you also streamed. Well, actually, streaming is my primary function on this earth. The YouTube stuff is... kind of... a bonus. It's all extra. The YouTube... when I actually enjoyed editing until I burnt myself out on it, that's a hobby that became a job for a while, and then it became a chore. And so I need a long break from video editing. But... yeah, the YouTube video stuff that I used to do in the early days, that was like to learn, to teach myself how to edit. And it was enjoyable for a while. But, yeah, streaming has always been the primary function, and YouTube has always been the secondary function. Like, the stream stuff goes to YouTube after, in one form or another, highlighted or in full. YouTube... yeah, YouTube seems to be the most... the poll hasn't clarified much, but YouTube seems to be the big one. It was the, Mario eating Luigi's mushroom cock that brought people to me. But also, Mario 64 Corruptions was the big one. How did you create the current Vineshroom logo? Well, I guess now is a good time for story time, considering a lot of this game is just the same shit over and over and over again at the moment. It's a long-ass palace. When I started on Livestream, I needed an icon, and I chose the mushroom because it was the perfect size. And I couldn't think of what I wanted. I was just like, mushroom, one up, fine, good enough. So I made like a little edit, and I put the word Vinesauce in it. And it worked because, like, you know, I was planning on streaming a lot of, like, classic shit. So I just used it, and then it stuck, and then years later, someone, or maybe like a year or less later, someone named Roris made the Vineshroom that you most commonly see, and we decided to use it because, again, it's stuck. So I'd never really thought from the beginning, if I could, honestly, if I could change it, it would have been the vines from Mario World instead. But we use that as like the website's icon. But yeah, it started with the one-up mushroom on a whim. I even used the bullet bill from my dashboard. So it was the one-up, bullet bill, and vine, but the mushroom stuck, and then we kind of got a couple variations of it, and everyone liked it, myself included. I hope Nintendo likes it too. Sorry. Do you feel like a celebrity? No. When I go to conventions, it's a little weird to have to, like, you know, duck out of people surrounding me. And I don't. I like to talk to everyone and meet everyone. That's the only time it feels a little weird. But I like it if it's kept to a minimum. Like, I'm gonna be in PAX in a couple weeks. I'm excited for it. And if it gets a little overwhelming, I can just fuck off. I was talking about Markiplier with Joe, because, like, talking about how, the rock stars, the musicians were like the, you know, the gods, the icons, and now it's fucking YouTubers in a lot of ways. And I remember when I saw Markiplier at PAX, like 3 years ago, you would think the dude was like Tom Cruise with the amount of people he had around him. And I just got lucky and ran into him when there was nobody there, like for a second, and then he got swarmed all over again. I would imagine someone like that probably gets stopped on the street a couple times a week, which is still not like, you know, A-list celebrity level of fame, but I would imagine someone like that gets noticed quite a bit. In a few years, people are gonna shit themselves on IRL and people will still watch them. Well, there's that cynicism I was talking about earlier. But you're not wrong. I mean... yeah. I like being relatively unknown. I enjoy where I'm at, like I've said 1,000 times. I enjoy this. I have some great people that I meet at conventions here and there, a couple times a year. I get to have a normal human conversation with people, unless they shout granddad at my face and then run away. But even that happens so infrequently that, yeah, there's worse problems in life. I think if that's one of the worst problems I have, I can live with that. What the fuck do you mean human conversation? What other types are there? Have you never met someone who speaks entirely in memes? My good fellow? Has that not occurred to you that there are people that tend to internet speak in person due to maybe perhaps anxiety or some other reasons? Someone in chat just roasted me. They said, I'm listening to one right now. Oh, fuck, I can't come back from that one. You got me. Oof! That's all I can say. One. Hello, officer. Yes, I'd like to report a murder. But, yeah, I actually really enjoy... I mean, James and Mike said that they liked the Vinesauce fan base. They were very proud of everyone. They were like, wow. You know, and it's true, it was great. Almost every convention, is really, really great. I love you guys. I do. And to the point where other people have noticed. Isn't that nice? Someone in chat just said, even me? Alright, yeah, you too, okay. We adopt your good mood? I hope so. Try. Is it always perfect? No. No. However, speaking from first-hand experience at conventions, people are pretty damn respectful and really, really, really chill. So... Vinny, I'm going to burst a nurse from this kind of conversation. If you gotta burst, bro, burst in the cup. Just don't keep it on your counter for too long. Oh my god. Please. Please, wolves. You know, I'm lost. I'm not too ashamed to admit I am fucking lost in this game. This palace is so confusing to me right now. Ugh. Oh, get the fuck out of here, Turtle-mobile, please. I've been here, like, a number of times. Are you ever going to visit your fans in Canada? Nah. I like Canada, but I don't even want to visit my fans in California. I don't like traveling all that much at the moment. And why do you want to meet me? You don't want to meet me. There's better people you can meet. Okay, I think I see where I have to go. That's honestly one of the main reasons I bring, like, fucking rubber ducks and kazoos and weird little items to give people at conventions, is because I always feel guilty when people are meeting me. I'm like, oh, great. Well. It's like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna meet me. Wow. Let me give them something, because otherwise it's gonna be a huge disappointment. This fucking palace sucks. Okay, no, this is new. This is new. Sword. Very good. Oh, double sword. Yes! Sword is up to date! Or it will be soon enough. I was really worried I wasn't gonna have the full sword upgrade. Still going the wrong way. Okay, so here's this book again. Let's double check here. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I think there's something over there to the left. These are just dead ends. Yeah, I don't know. I'm officially lost. I'm gonna head back. I've probably exhausted all of my possibilities up here. So there's switches that are supposed to bring those platforms down so that I can go through those doors. But instead we just keep getting inundated with fucking insane kick drum. I can't even get back over there. Alright, oh my god. Popoi, Prim, please. If I hear that wolf one more time, can you guess what will happen? Just take a guess. What will happen? Did I miss anything up here? Should there be stairs here or something? I didn't say I was gonna burst. Oh man. I'm sorry, this is awful. Part of me wants to look up a guide, the other part of me feels like I should be able to just walk around a little bit more and find what I need to find. So here's the spot again. Okay, so that's where you can whip. You can whip. But there's also something down there. Let's try that. I don't know if I went down there. believe. Maybe. I don't know anymore. Oh, right. Yeah, you have to do the thing on the orbs. I missed this whole area. This was just an easy cock-up. What kind of magic does one use to damage a sword? Guess nothing. What's true, Desert? What were you guys talking about? What makes you ponder the futility of existence? Everyone bursts eventually? Okay. Okay. Did we ever figure out as a species what the fuck spontaneous combustion is? Because that's real. People have spontaneously combusted. I feel like this is one of those mysteries we got way too content just letting go. Alcoholism. What? It's caused by the Wick effect? People think it is because we used to wash clothes in gas? What? They aren't real? Okay, so now we have 3 different answers and a skeptic claiming that it's a conspiracy theory. Hey man, you know, the good thing about what I'm doing right now is I am leveling. Someone just said I never actually heard of it. Well, now I don't know if it's one of those things that you hear about and then you forget about it until someone says burst. But yeah, just look up cases of Google, like, cases of human spontaneous combustion and just read about it. It's weird. I went down that rabbit hole like one time and you know, people are saying different things in chat and other people are saying that it's a hoax or, you know, it's not real, whatever. I have no idea if it's real. There are claims. There were rumors. There were field hockey players. The wiki page. List of unusual deaths. Oh, I bet that's fun. I bet that's a fun rabbit hole to go down. We just take the fact for granted that we say rabbit hole. And we know what it means because of Alice in Wonderland. But if I say dog hole, that's a little bit different. Very often should not combine certain words with other words, namely the word hole. So. Manhole is fine. We know what the manholes are. That's fine. See, now that one's okay. Just gonna fucking speed run through this. Not gonna worry about killing the swords. I've wasted too much time already. So these orbs need to be activated with their respective magic. And that'll open up the rest of the temple. Vinny, how close are you to being done with this game? There's a couple major areas left, but I'm not far off. Yeah, we're definitely getting there. I don't want to give a percentage, but it's a couple streams. Which is good, because once I finish this, more games. You know, Curb is gonna be a thing, like I said, Subspace Emissary is gonna be a thing in the next couple weeks. I wonder, how long is Curb? Does anyone here have a rough estimate of how long New Kirby is? They're usually, what, like 10-hour games? Same length as any Kirby game, so like 10 hours. So we got a lot of good games on the horizon then. So, Kirby, Subspace, Link's Awakening a little bit farther out, Mario Luigi, a little further out than that. Me not streaming for 4 days because I'll be in Boston for PAX East. That's gonna be cool. Look forward to that. You'll be free. Finally. After all this time. Vinesauce, do you believe that there is other life in the universe? Oh boy, here we go. I do. I think that it is likely, based on statistics. I think, as someone who has read UFO stuff, that the more UFO stuff I've read, the more skeptical I've become. That's the sad truth about it. So, let's continue using the word rabbit hole. When I go down the UFO rabbit hole, I end up feeling less like there's life that has visited Earth. Though some of it is extremely interesting and compelling and, you know, whatever. But I don't think we're alone in the universe. And, how could... I don't stand... It's... how can I phrase this? I've not seen proof of a Mouse. So my conviction is pretty shallow. It's a, you know, I believe in the possibility, and I want to believe, like Mulder. But, you know, just like the spontaneous combustion. We're gonna need a little bit more. Oh, this has been filled in. How many more orbs are there? Oh, right, yeah, there's a lot of orbs. I like to call this palace padding. Are people that really believe this is the only planet on Earth with life? Wait, what? Are people that really believe that this is the only planet with life? Oh, okay, that's better. Not too much better, but I can extrapolate the meaning behind it. And yes, there are people that believe that. And it comes from a number of different things. I don't know. It's still laughable. A lot of the UFO stuff is still very easy to just laugh at, and the footage either looks like crusty potato, or it's so good that it has to be CG. So... And for anyone, someone's trying to, like, convince me of all the stuff, I want you to know I've read, like, 12.5 UFO books. I'm with you. But I'm not steadfast in my belief. I really like the topic, and it's, you know, I've seen a lot of stuff, and it's interesting. I've seen Mars Attacks. That's a cool movie. Why? I don't know. When I was younger, I was fascinated by it. Less so now. It's just really cool. Like, there's, Last Podcast on the Left does paranormal and UFO stuff, but it's a funny podcast, and they joke about it being ridiculous. It's really funny. But they cover some stories that are also pretty interesting, like the Hudson UFO sighting, which was a sighting in the 80s in, just north of New York City. And, like, hundreds of people saw this sighting over a number of different nights. So I find that to be interesting, even if some of the sources involved are insane or sound insane. So yeah, it's a fun topic. I like thinking about it. I like reading about it. But like I said, the more I read, the less I know. There's a lot of bullshit out there. That you didn't ask me that. You said, Vinny, do you think there's intelligent life elsewhere in the universe? My answer, quite simply, that wasn't simple, but this will be simple. My answer is, I think yes. This happens every time aliens are brought up too. Finally, the stairs. You have to light, guys, you have to light 6 orbs with magic. You have to activate the 6 orbs so that stairs can appear. Mystical. But that's the thing, the things I believe in, like, even me taking the piss out of this game, I think it's healthy to criticize things in a way that you see the positives and negatives, and, you know, you try to tear apart the loonies, because there's a lot of people that really just make up UFO shit, or people that want to sell books, or want to spread disinformation for their own fun. I'm not gonna go into more conspiracidal shit than that, but it's a really good idea to poke and prod and try to understand what motives could exist for people making that kind of shit up. Some people like the attention. Gotta find them holes, man. Alright, now you have to hit the switches. Because that's fun. What's the point of life without questions? Well, a lot of people just want to be told how to think. It's easier. Life is hard. Not all parents are good. Not all teachers are good. So, It's really easy to fall into some bizarre ideology or flat Earth. So I get it. You know what's sadder than that? Chocolate won't fit. For anyone who is like sad in chat, no, chocolate won't fit. That's really sad. More swords. So we're still doing the sword thing. There we go. Oh my god, there's more. Fuck! We're still activating orbs. I forgot how grindy this part of the game was. My god. This is one of those things that you tend to just block out. You know, you tend to remember your favorite games with rose-tinted glasses, and then you get to the part where you have to activate the 8 orbs after a similarly long dungeon with a ghost train. Sorry, a zombie train. It's okay, don't worry. Someone said I'm losing my mind, Vinny. It's okay. It'll all be over soon. Statistically, for some of us, sooner than others. And, you know, our sun will be burning out eventually, so you have that to look forward to. Don't worry. I'm engulfed. Do you see what kind of commentary happens when I play this game? And when I play Subnautica, I'm totally immersed. I'm like living and breathing with the fish. And I play Secret of Mana. I talk about the sun burning out. And like psychology and philosophy and stupidity. Ugh. Finally, I get to fight Yoshi. It's all been leading to Yoshi. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Popoy. Nope. Not always a good idea to try to bring them back from the dead, but I try anyway. Did so much damage. Okay, we got a nut. I was trying to not... It's amazing how I can go from whatever topics I discussed tonight to... Guess we got a nut in a matter of 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Yes. You wouldn't think a baby Yoshi would be such a big threat. Wait a minute. This has accomplished nothing. Gemma, what are we doing here? We found a shortcut to the Grand Palace. Alright, I have to go back this way. This is where the seed was. Looks kind of odd. Well, it looks kind of odd. Oh, it's the- Hi, Emperor. The Emperor, but he's... What the... Hey. There's an exit behind the stage. Okay, before I come back here, and I'm gonna come back here in a minute, I should probably upgrade my sword. Twice. The Emperor is like... I guess evil power has taken him. What's the Vinetalian emote supposed to be a reference to? It's like, you know when you have really good okay, wait a minute, you're not Italian, right? Okay. Do you know when Italians have really good food? And they do the thing with their hands? They're like, oh my god, this is so good! It means it could mean a couple things. What are you doing? It could mean that, or it could mean, oh my god, this is just so good! Come on. Or, oh yes! I think. Something like that. And yeah, and then they kiss the tip of it, and it explodes. Vine Alien, not Vinetalian. Oh. Vine Alien is a reference to... it's just a high alien. Vine Alien is a reference to an episode of The X-Files. One of my favorite X-Files episodes. I'm gonna show you. Yep. I believe this was Jose Chung's From Outer Space. Was the name of the, was the name of this episode. So it's just, yeah, the alien smokes. It's like kind of a half comedy episode. And I don't think I've ever laughed as hard at an alien than looking at that alien smoke a cigarette. So, we made an emote of it. I think it was one of my first emotes. I kind of want to know how they did that, though. That's pretty impressive. So they had to maybe, like, put the actor's mouth right up to the alien slit in the mask and have him suck on the cigarette, I guess. Or maybe like a little air pump, like a little cable. I don't know. Vinny, please, you can't say alien slit. Excuse me? I damn well say alien slit if I want to. Vinny, save. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let me save real quick. A lot of big shit's about to go down. Take big shits. Not give shits. Only take big shits. What are your thoughts on the word fam? Fam and my dude. I think it's just me being, like, stubborn and old. But I'm not into them. I don't know. I tried real hard not to even say them, like, unironically. Or ironically, because then I was afraid I was gonna say them unironically. Yeah, they're fine words. I don't have a problem with them, I just don't want to say them. Shaking my head, to be honest, family. Exactly. Doesn't stop you from doing so. I know. I know, I still slip every now and then, don't I? This one's got a cool color. Vinny, familia, this isn't lit at all. Oh, okay, fellow child. You made it. Did you beat the Emperor? I'm afraid so. We'd rule the world if we had the Mana Fortress. We? Who else is here? Thanatos. Ah, long time no see, little one. Where's Dialogue? Is he safe? Of course, he's just about to become my new body. What are you up to? Never you mind. Now, Thanatos, to the fortress. Revenge is so sweet. Bye-bye forever. And then they leave me with Snake Titty. Okay, so physical attacks aren't amazing. Well, they're okay. They're not that bad. Let's see. What is the snake weak against? Hexus. What do we got here? What are you weak against? Nothing. Nothing in particular. Guess we'll try a couple different things. No. Shit. Totally eliminated my charge. This is really annoying. I don't think any of this magic is really gonna work. And the mallet, like, for some reason the mallet doesn't even work sometimes. reflect the midge. If I reflect the midge, then healing is gonna be trash. I really, really worry about using that skill again. Fuck off! Well, let me try this. Maybe this will work. Or at least do something. Bursts. Don't laugh. No, one. Hey Zito, thanks for the host. The problem is they keep getting pygmized, so any attacks that could be happening from them are just not happening. But this fight should be over shortly. I don't know why my speech has become staccato. I'm doing Shatner? No! Shatner does a couple words. Then he goes back to the other words. Well, that's the caricature of Shatner. When he acts, he actually can say complete sentences. No problem, bones. There's a suaveness to his delivery. Like, especially younger Shatner. Even if it is weird, there's something kind of appealing about it. Which is why some people like Kirk better than Picard. I think they're crazy. I like, you know what? That's a hard choice in some ways because they're both very different characters. But Picard is my choice. Go into a comic book shop and start that inquiry. Do it. It'll be good for your blood pressure. Oh my god. What an awful fight this is. They aren't even attacking. My fucking moon units aren't even attacking here. Please. Do something! Fuck! Long, repetitive, annoying fight. Not the first, it won't be the last. And now there's this thing where I can't even touch her. Good. I just gave up. Just gave up. Apparently so did she. Use acid rain to lower her defense. That probably would have helped. What the? Thanatos, why? Let me guess. Thana was betrayed by Thanatos as well. Big fucking surprise. Guest star. Is it guest star, or... Using my ancient magic, I've created a living fighting machine! How utterly evil. Oh no. Oh, it's this fucker again. This... pointless fucking creature. This is a great song to be hearing so close to one's bedtime as well. This will put you in the right mood to go to sleep. Oh, it repels magic. That's not good. I think it's trying to boost itself, but since it has like a magic shield on, it's giving me all the, like, buffs. Oh, right, repelled the magic, yeah. Okay. It's just this song. For whoever said, man, I do not like the music in this game. It's this fucking song. And for anyone who's new, who just got here through a host or whatever, this has a great fucking soundtrack. It's just, you've heard only this song since you got here, and this is one of the more divisive, shall we say, songs. This song is pretty rancid. I wouldn't even say rancid, it's just a lot. It's a lot. But, you know, as I said before, it's got at least 2 really great parts. And of course it gets covered by the sound effects, which doesn't help. Hey guys, what would happen, and this is probably a really bad idea, but I'm gonna try it anyway because I am at my wit's end with these fucking boss fights. What if I used wall on, let's say, Popoi? And then what if Popoi cast a spell on himself? Oh, you can't do that. Never mind. So I was trying to... I think you can do something like that in Final Fantasy IX. You can bounce the spell back. Secret of Mana changed when I learned to chain spell? What do you mean? You mean like cast a number of spells in a row so that you get a free one? Isn't that a thing? Certain spells can be chained together so that the damage stacks forever. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, well, next boss is dead. It's a relatively easier boss, but still annoying. They activated the Mana Fortress. This place is sinking. It rise and then it sink. Oh boy, and now this music. This music. I can imagine people's first reaction to this. I love the way it moves. It moves with the lightning. Anyway, that's the Mana Fortress. We can't get in. Let's leave for now. I saw some duck suit guarding the fortress up top. I think, yeah, that's definitely the enemy you want guarding your fortress. A couple of duck babies. At least you can always come here and listen to this music. Randy, you okay? You barely got away. We failed to stop the fortress's revival. The Mana Beast will appear and crash against the fortress any minute. It'll cause the destruction of this world, but we mustn't give up yet. Sage Jock has spoken of the Mana Tree in Pure Land at the world's end. Usually it's hidden under a dense cloud barrier, but the fortress is consuming the last of the world's mana. The barrier has surely weakened. You just might be able to land there. The seeds that have powered up your sword are a small part of the Mana Tree. Find the tree itself. You could instantly revive the Mana Sword. We have no choice. We must find that place. It's a forbidden place. No one's been there. Beware. Everyone okay? Take care of yourselves. Here's a little boost. So... Yep. Rando soldier. Some of my men are inside. Excellent. Thanatos' bunch of double-crossed... Thanatos' bunch double-crossed the Emperor. What are they up to? And then for some reason, Neko is here. You know, here on the last palace. Just here. What are you doing here, Neko? Why are you here? Finally on your way? Good luck! gauntlets have arrived. Vest guard. Oh boy. Needle helm. So these are the... I think... Are these the 3 best pieces of armor in the game, or is there better stuff at the fortress? I wonder. Let's see. 240. Defense is doubled almost. Better stuff after the mana tree. The best armor you can find is in the Pure Lands. Okay. So I wonder if I should even waste my money on this shit then. Maybe I'll just buy that helmet there. What do you think about the remake of the Lost Continents music? I don't remember it. Like, I've listened to pretty much every song at least a little bit, but I don't remember that one. What else are you gonna spend money on? Hopefully better armor. I don't know if you can buy the armor in the Pure Lands. This is the last stuff you can buy? Okay. Well then... No, you can't? Alright, so I guess you just have to find it there? In that case, then I'm gonna buy the rest of the gear. I can... at least buy the armor. But I'm not gonna be going to the... You know what? I'm gonna get to the Pure Lands and I'm gonna save... Well, I don't know if you can save there, but I wanna at least show it to you because it looks cool. But yeah, we're getting really close to the end of the game, and some pretty good stuff. Also, this has one of my favorite final fights in video games. So, it's got that going for it. What will Neko do with all that money? I don't know. Chat, what will Neko do with all this money? If anyone says catnip, that's too obvious. I need something less obvious. What's Neko gonna do with all this money? Retire? Yeah, that's definitely retirement money. Ball of yarn? Okay, but how big is the ball of yarn? Skooma? Okay, I can dig on the skooma thing. He can buy Gold Town. Or at least live in Gold Town. Maybe a single, like, 1-bedroom apartment in Gold Town. Or he can build his own town out of yarn. Neko's epic yarn coming soon. Oh, remember this dude? Yahoo! Hey, it's my friend from the sand ship! The ocean's suddenly grown calm, and Mary has had a complete change of heart. That's cool. Kinda wanna know more about what the fuck you're talking about, but sure. Can you afford gauntlets? I probably could afford a couple gauntlets, but... You know what I need to do first is save. I also forgot to buy some walnuts, but Neko's a fucking ripoff when it comes to walnuts and shit.
My name is Nico the Liar. How may I serve? Well, I spent my time as a traveling salesman in Mana for a long time. I tell no lies.
What does this flying music sound like in the remake? Chat, I hate to keep asking you to help me do this stuff, but can you get me this song from the remake? It would be awesome. I want to see what it sounds like. Thank you, Big Sweaty Jabroni. Also, cool name. Oh, god damn it. We're really dipping into the YTMND memes lately, aren't we? I recommend watching the Foo Fighters live, and they do that song. And it's really good. But Dave Grohl doesn't say best, he just goes, "The best! The best! The best!" Okay, Rickroll. That one was from Greta. Thank you. Got Wonderwall. It's good. No, keep it coming. The Oracle. That's still not the song I'm looking for. Thank you, Tucci. Oh my god. A little unnecessary. Too much. Was that not enough? Have some more guitar. You want guitar solos, bro? Do you like compression? We put a lot of compressors on it. Just anything you want. Haha. It's a wall of noise. This is 6 minutes, by the way. I wonder if anyone's gonna actually end up flying around for 6 minutes. That they get to hear all these stanky guitar solos. That one's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm not into it. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna say for sure like, oh, this is shit. The original still exists. You can still listen to that. I've been waiting. Come here, quick. You know, so there's plenty to like on the new soundtrack. I remember hearing a bunch of remixes that actually sounded kind of better than the original. But, I didn't really care for that one very much. So, yeah, you like claw leg stool? Someone says, I actually liked that though. Let's... yeah. Continue to like it. That's fine. Like Jeff said in chat, it's almost like music is subjective. Wow, we got our asses handed to us already. I've been here for 2 seconds, and I've already... been destroyed. I just think that a lot of the songs on the remix soundtrack miss the point of their original counterparts, that's all. They go too far, and the instrumentation is just all over the place and like techno and weird. And for, again, a fantasy RPG, it doesn't work for me. How are you supposed to find anything in this map? With some difficulty. Is the answer. I always have trouble finding shit on the Secret of Mana map. There is a world map, I brought it up a couple times, it's like a really slow-moving sphere of, you know, the Earth. Or Mana. But... eventually you just kind of find what you're looking for because it's a very small world map. But I'm gonna stop streaming here. Sorry Slay the Spire didn't work out. Sorry the other games didn't work out, like stuff like Into the Breach or whatever. But, you know. I enjoyed this. I said slurry? I guess I did. I'm slurring my words. But, okay. I probably got about 2 streams left of this. Unless I do, like, one really substantial stream, like tonight, I could probably do one more. What happened with Slay the Spire, it just crapped out. It didn't work. It crashed over and over and over again, and then when I opened it, and opened XSplit, it crashed. It's a mess. Before I do the art, someone sent me something. Okay, thanks for that, Lunchbox. Thank you for making that. I am now fully awake. And so are all of us. Let's take a look at the art. This one's from Peepo, $23.99. And it's me. And that's pretty cool. From Vampirian Blood. Nothing's amiss here. And Corrupted Crossing. From Acid Peas, here's Red Vox art. Like 3D. Red Vox looks good. Looks good. I'm into it. Wanverse made this. Now I don't have any bodacious style or radical grace. Yeah. Stretchy Funky was still like one of the top corruptions of that night. From Feuder Pewters, another Animal Crossing small face or thin face or whatever. From Pajama Pants Jack, Pantborn. God damn it. This one's from Shangwin, and it's a BRB. It's cool. It's a shroom looking at the TV. This is you, the viewer, or is it me, the streamer? It could be either of us. Nice colors. I like it. Here's one from Punchy707, and I'm getting pegged in the Pure Land. Help me, Vinny, you did this. No? It says here, the difficulty curve hurts so bad, but please play this game, everyone. It's so fun. Again, it actually is a fun game. It's still fun. I can confirm. There is something mildly addictive about, or more than mildly addictive about the gameplay. It just works nicely. I mean, like Todd once said, I think it holds up in some ways, in other ways it doesn't, but it is still fun to just beat the shit out of a fuckload of enemies. From Primal Screen Guy, Binyat Broadcasting Company. The BVC will like to apologize. Okay, this is useful. This one's from Skelevuk, and it's me. Looks cool. Very big eyes. Oh, from Lobos Senpai. Sit tight, y'all. Only to be used for country songs. Do you remember when I played an Oasis song and people were like, hey, that's a country song? That was fun. I'll use it when I need, yeah, when I need to play a country song, of course. Yes, of course. Have you heard of the country band Sigur Rós? Or perhaps Radiohead? This one's from Hideman, and it is... Okay. I see what you did there, and again, the name of it is Fierce Head. So I'll let you guys figure out the rest. And this one's from Professor Baggy Wrinkles, and it's a Vine Shroom Rapier. I didn't get to do everything I wanted, but like adding the engraved V. Oh, it's cool. It says here, plans for future projects, provided my bargain bin laptop can handle them. It took 12 minutes to render this. God, good luck. 3D on bargain bin laptop, no good. That's no good. All right. Hey, listen, thanks everybody. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I know this isn't exactly the most interesting game for most people, but I think it's a lot of fun for me to play this and also just kind of stream of consciousness, talk and read chat messages, and with a game like this I can do that a little bit more easily. You're gonna have that song stuck in your head the rest of the night. You know which one. So enjoy, sleep well, or if it's day, then just enjoy the rest of your day with that song stuck in your head. Okay. I just wanted to point out that you can go to twitch.tv/team/Vinesauce or Vinesauce.com for more streams. And you can also go to bit.ly/Vinesauce alert, and that'll get you some streams too. It'll get you notifications for the streams, I should say. So check that out. And that's about it. So thanks everybody. I'm gonna go. I'm very tired, and it's time for me to sleep. And I'll see you. I'm thinking tomorrow night is gonna be Skyrim, Kirby, and Skyrim. I think Saturday I'm gonna take the day off because there's there's a little concert I want to go to. It's like a kind of a local band. Pardon me for not saying the name of it, but it sounds like it's going to be a good time. So I'm probably going to not be around Saturday because I don't want to come home and stream tired. So tomorrow, Curb, Scrum. Okay. Goodbye.